Staying in the region, Bolivia's economy is on a hot streak. It grew nearly 7% last year, and that's among the region's fastest rates. Over the last decade, Bolivia slashed poverty by nearly 30%, and the World Bank has praised Bolivia's macroeconomic growth and stability, despite its reluctance to allow foreign development of its natural resources. Now, even so, foreign investment still managed to grow by 65% from 2012 to 2013. And in an exclusive interview, Bolivia's finance minister, Arce Catacora, told Dan Collyns the secret behind his country's recent economic success.
It is a secret, but it's a loud secret because everybody knows what is going on in Bolivia here. We put in place in 2006 a new economic model. We call it the new social, economic, communitarian and productive model. And this model has 4 bases. The first one is that the model first creates more wealth based on the national resource we have, the Bolivian national resource. Once in the state's hands, we redistribute the income we generate with the national resources in 2 ways. First, we build up our new Bolivia, which is the industrialized Bolivia. We are industrializing our national resources and we are improving the other production sectors. And also the second is the social issues. The model couldn't be complete if we do not solve the social problems. We are solving both economic and social problems. That's why we have succeeded, because we have increased the internal demand. Because of these social programs we redistribute income. The redistribution of income generates new income, so increase the internal demand. And the internal demand now is a very important engine of our growth.
Is the Bolivian state investing enough in gas exploration to ride out a possible end to the commodities boom?
For the first time in the Bolivian history, Bolivia had in 2009 the highest growth rate of the region. If you look at Brazil, if you look at all the countries, they had lower growth rates than Bolivia. Why? If the crisis affects to everybody. But why Bolivia? For the first time in our life, had the first gold medal, let's say, in the growth rate, because of the internal demand, because of the new model. So the model is showing that it works very good when the prices are up, but also it works when the international prices are down. And the past 3 years, the mining prices were down. But Bolivia last year, 6.8%, the third in the region. And if you take into account that Panama is growing because of the new channel, so you will see that Bolivia is in the first 2, actually, the first 2 countries with growth rate. So it shows you that the prices are important, but not determinant for the growth rate in Bolivia and this development we have in the economy.
How important is China as an investment partner for Bolivia?
In the past, if you look at figures of 2005, China doesn't figure as a partner, but now it's becoming an important player for Bolivia.
Can I ask in what sectors precisely China is?
Well, we have signed, for example, some investments in lithium, some investments in roads, some investments, with some Chinese companies that working in Bolivia. Even, for example, the sugar company, we have the state sugar company, is running by the Chinese people. So it is in many sectors, Chinese companies are coming to Bolivia. And we think that it's good because they bring technology to Bolivia. Because at the beginning, of course, as many countries, they wanted to buy all our national resources and that's it. We said no, it's not the idea for us. The idea for us is to sell value-added products. So if you want to make a business with Bolivian people, you have to come, establish in Bolivia, work in Bolivia, invest in Bolivia, and of course you will have everything, and they did.
That was CCTV's Dan Collyns speaking with Bolivia's Finance Minister Luis Arce Catacora. Now, Bolivia's resurgent economy has also revived one industry that's been long forgotten. Bolivia has opened its first modeling school for Cholitas, or the Aymara indigenous women of Bolivia. Cholitas are known for dressing in traditional clothing like bowler hats and colorful skirts. Now, despite Cholitas representing the majority of women around La Paz, they were not allowed to hold a variety of different jobs. But since the 2006 election of President Morales, Bolivia has begun to return to its cultural roots.